Some of you will know that I did the Britain's Got Talent Christmas special. I did the following jokes. So I did this joke.
I always loved the Live Aid charity single, but one line confused me because they very sadly sang, "There will be no snow in Africa this Christmas." Good! We didn't want it! There is nobody on a beautiful beach in Mombasa thinking, you know what would make this better? Sheets of ice falling from the sky.
So I did that joke, and I also did the following joke.
The story of Scrooge makes no sense. It took 3 ghosts to make this guy change his way. You send me 1 ghost, like I just hear boo in the next room, I'm done. Like I'm changing my underwear, I'm changing my ways in a second.
Now, what those who are in the arts will know is what you always see if you watch a movie, if you read a book, is you just see the tip of the iceberg. So if you watch the new Quentin Tarantino movie and it's 2 hours, he probably filmed 5 hours. If you read a 300-page book, the author probably wrote 500 pages and then edited it down. So I thought it would be interesting and fun for me to show you all the other Christmas jokes I wrote on the way to the jokes which aired. Okay, so let me take you back to November. November, I get told that would I like to be part of the BGT Christmas celebration? I was like, hell yeah! First thing I did is I did a little bit of Googling, and I tried to think of subjects about Christmas, and then I would write a few one-liners about each, and then the best ones would go on. So I went to a thing it was just a website which was things related to Christmas, and I chose Christmas songs, Christmas gifts, Christmas trees, angels, Santa Claus, and Christmas traditions. So some of these are great, some of these are terrible, some of these are dirty. The other ones which I never even did in a filming because I knew they would never make the air, but these were all my initial ideas. I hope you enjoy it. So the first jokes I wrote were about Christmas songs. Joke number 1. On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas, I sent her a restraining order. How many birds is this woman sending me? The second one about Christmas songs was pretty much Silent Night, Holy Night. Doesn't make sense to me. Because if you think about the Christmas story, it wasn't a silent night at all. There were horses, there were sheep, and then there were kings coming in with camels and so on. It was a very loud affair. What's silent about this at all? You know what I've realized it must mean? It must mean this was written by a parent. And he was like, okay, Holy Night, I have to write Holy Night, and the babies are making noise, there's crying, and he's like, can you guys just be silent? Can you please just be silent? Ooh, Silent Night, yes. I wish I had a silent night. Just one silent night. You know what would make my Christmas perfect? Just one silent night where all is calm. All is calm. That's my theory of the genesis of Silent Night, Holy Night. Let's move on. Christmas gifts. So first of all, I once gave a woman money for Christmas. I am not very romantic. I gave a woman money for Christmas, and I don't think I helped matters by saying it's the only thing I know you like. Okay, obvious reasons why that one did not air. Another one about how when I was a kid, I never got the gifts I want, and my favorite thing was to be looking at catalogs which had pictures of all the toys you could order. And I used to love to look at the catalog and circle the toys that I wanted that my parents were not getting me. And I would circle the toys I wanted. And I'd say to myself, one day I'm going to have my own money. One day when I'm rich, I'm going to buy this toy for myself. I'm older. I can afford the toys, but I don't want them. But I haven't changed that much. Now I look at women who are out of my league and I just say to myself, one day, when I'm rich. On to Christmas trees. Let me tell you my jokes about Christmas trees. It never made sense to me when you consider a Christmas tree, right? Because Jesus was born in the desert. There are no trees that look like that. Christmas should have Christmas cactuses, which you wrap your lights around, okay? Yeah? Instead of Santa having reindeer, Santa should have camels. And you should wrap all your gifts in sandpaper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next subject which I wrote about was angels. Angels are often very associated with Christmas. So, first joke I wrote is heaven has the angels acting as messengers. That is their job. They are essentially heaven's postal service. So, there must have been at least one time where a prophet came home, opened his door, and there was a little glowing card on the floor which said, "Sorry, we missed you." Okay, that was a bad joke, which never aired. Then another thought which I had, which obviously could not be aired on television, is the angels. There are lots of different kinds of angels. There's seraphim, they're cherubim. There are so many different kinds of angels. The angels I always feel sorry for are the guardian angels. Okay, because guardian angels have the most boring job, just watching humans and our boring lives. Our lives are exciting to ourselves, but imagine how boring it would be to spend your time watching a human being. Dreary. Like the worst reality show ever. Watching people go to the toilet, watching all the wanking. The final one which I was considering is, I think it's always interesting that when you think about angels, it's always harps and trumpets. This is how they are portrayed. But it's been thousands of years! And they're still on the harps and the trumpets. Angel would have got with the time. There'll be a few angels rolling with drum kits, rolling with electric guitar. There'll be a few rapper angels, right? Coming in saying, "Hark, hark, hark, yo. Hark, hark, till the dark turns to light, 'cause we fight." Penultimate section, which is Santa Claus. Santa Claus never got the gifts I wanted. One day I went to my dad upset. And I said, "Hey, Dad, why does Santa Claus go to the neighbors? Gives them the big remote control car, comes here, gives me the little metal one." And he didn't want to ruin Christmas for me. So he just said to me, "Look, you have to understand, son, Santa Claus is a huge racist." Made a lot of sense. So I poisoned his cookies. Yes. And finally, I had a story which I considered telling, but it took too long. The worst Santa Claus I have ever seen was in Malawi by the lake. My family, we went to a lodge on Christmas Day. And when we were at this lodge, they obviously decided it would be a delight to have Santa Claus appear. But they did not have any fat white people available, okay? I don't know if they had any thin white people available, but they just figured, okay, we've got no fat white people available. We need to create our own Santa Claus. They could have just got a black person, given him a white beard. That would have been fine. But no, they were like, it has to be a white person, okay? They could have gone and painted someone's face white. Look, that would even have been better. What they did was they got a white stocking, put it over someone's face, cut out eye holes, cut out a mouth, and then they couldn't even get a fake beard, so they got cotton balls and they stuck the cotton balls on the outside, and they created the most frightening looking Santa Claus ever seen. This Santa Claus came into the dinner room with a bunch of gifts, and a child began to weep. Okay, next up, the final section was about Christmas traditions. So the Christmas tradition jokes which I wrote, which never aired, ladies and gentlemen, are number one. So people are always happy to open their door to Christmas carolers because they come and they sing and they bring cheer. People are always happy to see them. So I thought that for 2021, bailiffs, you need to up your game, okay? Sing a little song, do a little dance before you take our money, come on! But before I go, I will reiterate that Daliso Chaponda will be doing a UK tour. To see me live, go to africancomedian.com, and what you can do, ladies and gentlemen, is buy some tickets when I'm near you. Do it! All guaranteed. If Corona interrupts us, we'll move the date and your tickets will be moved or refunded. No risk. Come see me. I'll make you laugh. Show is funny. Merry Christmas.